Okay, it's the 6th of April 2021, currently 3:15 in the afternoon. I've got a few unboxings here. A few arrived the other day which I've already opened, so I'll show you anyway. This is going to be for a separate video. This is an OSSC, open source scan converter. I've probably already done the video, I imagine. But anyway, this cost me £150 from Amazon, and it's hopefully going to eliminate all lag when I'm capturing gaming footage. And also, hopefully, makes the game footage a little bit more nicer. Hopefully so. Also, on the Amiga, I bought myself Zool 2. Superb game. I played the first one the most, but it's a brilliant game and I love it. It's mint. He's back, Zool 2, and this time he's got company. Okay, so we've got a few unboxings here. Now, this was eBay, and this is something I've wanted for some time. Knife. Okay, unboxing time, and I have my knife. Just don't cut things you shouldn't cut, like human flesh. Don't cut your fingers off. But anyway, cut it carefully, Jamie. Don't ruin the box. Right. However, this is quite a difficult box to cut into. Right. It's challenging. I'll give it that. Okay. Okay, I bought myself an atmosphere puzzle, and as crazy as it sounds, even though I already do own it, this contains 1,000 pieces. All I need from here is 4. Yes. This is the one I had originally. I've had it for absolutely years, but of course, it's empty. I've already done it. But yes, as you found out from vlog 12, I was missing 4 pieces. So at some point, I'm going to try and go through this box, and I'm going to find those 4 pieces that I acquire to finally finish my puzzle. All counted 100, date 15th of the 3rd, 2021. He counted them? Really? Take his word for it. But anyway, it's going to be quite a difficult task because quite a few of the pieces I need is just one colour. Yeah, so we'll do that another time. But anyway, I'm really pleased with that, and hopefully, finally, now, it'll be complete. Okay, another box. And this one arrived about 30 minutes ago. And this arrived from Amazon. Now, the problem I've got at the moment of time is I've got so many things unfinished, and it really doesn't help the fact we've had lockdown for so long. And what I desperately needed was sold at Hobbycraft, but of course it's shut. And trying to find it online is proving to be difficult, and also trying to find the right size I wanted was also quite difficult. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't buy one piece of blue paper. I had to buy 10. Some packs had 50. I don't want that many. Right, so what is this going to be for? Well, this is going to be for my Hama bee, which is still currently in my conservatory. Now, you probably saw it on vlog 12. I made a slightly magic sun out of Hama beads. Brilliant, love it. However, it does need a blue background. It really does. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the right size, so this is proving to be quite a difficult task, a difficult project. So, unfortunately, you have to sort of overlap them a little bit, or maybe do it like that. But anyway, it needs something at the back. I mean, it's a sun, it won't look good on a plain white background, so it needs blue. So that's going to be in the future. So yeah, unfortunately, I haven't done it yet, but I must do it soon, because yeah, it's just keeps getting moved around all over the place. But there we go. Okay, before I finish off that one, let's show you what's happened with this one. This is finished. Sort of. Well, the Hama bead itself is finished, but it needs to be ironed. Yes, it's in pieces, but that's easy to be rectified. But yeah, if you're ironing something of a small size, then yes, it takes about 5 to 10 seconds. Something of this size is a completely different story. The last time I did one of this size, it took me about 2 hours to iron it. There's 2 ways you can do it, and they're both time consuming. The way I normally do it is just place tracing paper or baking paper on top of it and do it one bit at a time. You're focusing on one bit, then you've got to apply weight to it quickly, focus on a different area. But the trouble is, where the paper is, it tends to dislodge some of these beads. You've got to try and keep those flat at all times so it doesn't dislodge. Because once you've ironed it, if one's out of place, it's going to look horrendous. Or the other way you can do it is, again, time consuming, but it's the way most people do it, is the masking tape technique. And yeah, you just completely cover it with masking tape. But trouble is, you then got to put pinholes all over it, and that takes ages. And yes, it does keep it stable for the entire time, but also removing that masking tape also can be a bit of a problem. So I'm not going to do it today, but soon, but I will get it framed. Yeah. Or the third way you can do it is get your pet cat to do it. You want to do it? No? Didn't think so. It's an easy life, isn't it? Super easy. Yeah. Sleep all day. Okay, so I'm going to try and attempt to iron the sun. Never said that before. Right. Okay, let's put the finishing touches to the slightly magic sun. There we go, which I'm really pleased of. Now, I made this about a month and a half ago, but again, it's been sitting around waiting for the frame to arrive. And this took ages. Basically, it's a custom-made frame and very expensive. But yeah, I couldn't find the right size, so I had to make it myself. Design it myself, get them to make it. But yeah, again, it's been sitting around, it's getting moved around, and eventually we're going to do it. But again, I've been waiting for that paper to arrive, so yeah, a lot of waiting around. This has been a very, very long, delayed project. But it will pay off in the end. Now, it's not glass, I believe it's perspex. I believe so. So, remove protective film from both sides. Will do. There you go. Jasper. Right. So how am I going to do this, Jasper? Right, does it? Oh, it's too tall. Too tall. Right. First things first, I need to iron the other side. I've only ironed one side so far. Leave that for 10 minutes. But anyway, I'm going to be using this today. I bought this with my birthday money in 2020. Yes, I know. This is Gorilla Super Glue for the toughest job on planet Earth. Anti-clog cap, fast setting and high strength. Bonds metal, ceramic, paper, plastic, wood, leather, rubber, porcelain, stone and much, much more. Yeah, it should do the trick. Okay, as frustrating as it is, I knew it was going to be close, but I didn't know it was going to be this close. But yeah, I couldn't get a bigger size. But it's very, very close. Not close enough. Line that up, but yeah. Frustrating. Okay, just been to the shop, bought myself some UHU stick. Didn't have any, amazingly. So, we're going to try and glue the paper to the base. And then we'll go up a gear and go for the Gorilla Super Glue. Right. Okay, it's now 10 to 7. This is taking longer than I expected. Anyway, the sun rays have been ironed front and back. The face has been ironed front and back. Now it's the bit I've been dreading the most. We're going to use Gorilla Glue. Now, this is Impact Tough Formula. 15 grams. But yeah, I know this is strong, but I don't want to glue my fingers to this table. So I do it one stage at a time. But yeah, this can't go wrong because otherwise I'll be glued to this for the rest of my life. So, got to clear the area. Yeah. So, it's like Art Attack. This is an Art Attack, yes. Do the words Art Attack spring to mind? What I might do is I might actually put the music over the top of this piece of footage. I shouldn't be copyrighted for that. I'm sure Neil Buchanan wouldn't have an issue with that. But anyway, yeah. Okay, Jamie, no pressure. You've got one chance at this. One chance. Get it right. Now I'm going to use a lot of Gorilla Glue. I'm going to go all over it. All over it. Even though it doesn't say that in the instruction book. But then there isn't technically one. Got a problem. I'm stuck to the hammer bead. Yeah. Nah, I'm just kidding. All good, all is well. Okay, are you ready? There you go. I am so pleased with that. I am so pleased. That is brilliant. Difficult project. A lot of time, a lot of patience went into that. But anyway, it paid off in the end. Now we're trying to find somewhere to put it. But yeah, that's the first ever hammer bead I've done where I've actually glued it to the base. I've never done it before. But that is brilliant. Where did I put it? Okay, it's Sunday, the 11th of April 2021, currently 4:15. Now, at the moment of time, I'm uploading a video to YouTube. It's a capture video. In fact, I've done 2 capture videos in the last week. Both of them were quite difficult to do. Anyway, got 2 unboxings. One arrived on Friday, which I very nearly opened on a live stream, and the other one arrived yesterday. But anyway, we have a staining knife. I'm prepared. Now, this is a very expensive item. This was £100. But it's mint. And like I said in the past, as long as it's mint, I don't mind spending stupid money. There you go. Don't want to hit the camera. So, Jamie, open it carefully. Right, there we go. Absolutely outstanding. Brilliant. There you go. Ooh. Superb. Okay, on the AMIGA, I bought myself a box version of Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. This is a very heavy box, with so many discs. But anyway, on the PC, our very first PC we got in the old days from a shop called Tiny. It had quite a few games in the box, however they didn't arrive as a box. This one's arrived as a cardboard sleeve, and of course the disc was there. And again, it blew me away, I was amazed by it. And I completed it many times, it's a superb game. So it's great to own a box version. What I love about this one is it's got the original price tag on it of £37.99. However, I didn't spend that. I spent £100. The man with the hat is back in his greatest adventure yet. 1939, the eve of World War II. Nazi agents are about to get their hands on the weapon more dangerous than an atom bomb. Only Indy can stop them before they unleash the deadly secret that sunk Atlantis. Point and click your way through fistfights, puzzles, balloon rides, car chases, and indie one-liners. Explore over 200 spectacular locations. Hit LucasArts exclusive iMuse. Create a musical score that follows your every move. Play and replay 3 unique challenging paths to vanquish the Reich. There you go, superb. So there we go, it's finally nice to get myself a proper manual, and also this is why there's so much weight to it, because again, so many discs. Not quite as many as Rise of the Robots, but definitely get a run for its money. This has a grand total of 11 discs. And again, will they all work? I don't know. One day I'll try it. But anyway, it's great to have. It's a great addition to the collection. I'm happy. And it's brilliant, superb.
Looks dangerous.
The cell of the game to use the script language SCUM. Fate of Atlantis has the player explore environments and interact with objects and characters by using commands constructed with predetermined verbs. And he goes through a bit of a rough time at the early points of this game. Right. Okay, it's 6 o'clock on Monday, the 12th of April 2021. Now today, a lot of shops are now open. However, I won't be doing shopping today, but what I am doing is, again, you've heard it all before, I've said it all before, this house has got to be sorted. I've spent probably about the last hour trying to sort it, but again, it's got to the point which is driving me insane. But anyway, I've done some vacuuming, but anyway, the heater is now there. It was over there, but now it's there. Trouble is, now the leg is busted. So we'll try and fix that. There's a few other things we've got to try and fix as well, but one of the reasons why I've done that, because it was over there next to the sofa, but I want to try and solve where the PC is. The PC is fantastic, there's no issues with the PC, but I just don't like where it's been stored. Trouble is, where it is now, Jasper likes to jump from the floor to windowsill, and he molts a lot, so it's getting absolutely covered with fur. So I want to see if the sofa was move up, I can put it in between the sofa and the wall underneath the curtains. So yeah, that's the plan. And also I've moved the table up a little bit more, so now literally I don't have to keep going all the way round just to get to the front door. So now there's a little bit more of a path. But again, this is pretty much where all the cameras and lights are all in place. So anyway, I've got a cup of tea. Try and move these sofas. Right, so this is the problem. I keep finding hammer beads all over the place. Yeah, this is the problem here. So yes, perfect timing, Jasper. Do you want to go out? So yeah, basically, move it up there. That's the plan. At least now I can get through here a little bit easier now, but yeah, it's still an issue. The thing is though, technically, I don't need this one, because it hardly ever gets used. But, of course, it's always nice to have guests round. Of course, if you have guests round, you want places for them to sit. So, yeah, this is more of a Jasper chair, I have to admit. But anyway, gonna move it up. Not all the way, but just enough. Again, it's messy. Again, there's hammer beads all over the place. I keep finding screws all over the floor as well. Right, so right. It's pretty messy down here, I have to admit, but then this area never ever gets vacuumed. But again, I'm using it to store some things. There's one of my keyboards, which is covered with cat fur. But yeah, there's so much cat fur down here. And of course, yes, cats are known to bolt. Some more than others, but Jasper, he does it a lot. Yeah, it's not good. Right, so another problem I've got as well is cables, and also the lack of plugs. I just don't have enough plug sockets. Now over there's an extension lead. The trouble is, it's over there, but the plug is over here. Because again, I don't have enough plug sockets, so it's actually going underneath the doormat. Now that is for the speakers. So I'm going to try and plug that, because I need to plug in the PC, because again, the PC's here, but the plug is over there. I don't think it's going to reach. I need a bigger plug. Right, so I'm going to have to unplug the PC. Now I'm not going to put it all the way to the back of the wall because again it's going to be giving me other problems because again the microphone is... I think that's probably the... Another reason why I hate living here is him upstairs. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know if you can hear this, but it's almost like he's got a trampoline in his front room. Or he's got metal feet. But yeah, he's so noisy. Not all the time. But yeah, of course, you're going to live in a place like this, you know, you're going to have to deal with things like that. But what is he doing up there? Do I really want to know? And also, he's got the loudest washing machine in the history of washing machines. It's so loud. What is he doing? It's almost like he's got a bouncy castle in his front room. If not, he's got those shoes used in Red Dwarf. Justice. That episode. Either that. What is he doing up there? I think, do you know what? I think I've solved the mystery of the hammer beads. Because quite a lot of my hammer beads do fall down. I thought it was because of the white stick, losing its stick. It's not. It's him up there. Every time he's jumping down on his pogo stick, my hammer beads fall off the wall. So yeah, I've solved it. One of the problems I've got, and it's been a problem ever since I moved in, is this window. This window and Jasper. Now Jasper doesn't do much. He's either asleep, he's either outside, he's eating, or he's in this window. Trouble is, he keeps on jumping up there all the time. And when I first moved in, I'll put a picture up in a moment. But when I first moved in, the TV was here. The cabinet was here, the TV was here, underneath this window. Which was fine. The trouble is, Jasper kept going behind the TV to get to the window. So I kept thinking, one of these days he's going to knock this TV over. He didn't, but it could have happened one day. So I had to move around. Basically, I completely and utterly turned this room around. And again, if I've got a picture, I'll show you. But the TV was then moved to here, so pretty much behind me. And that solved it. I did solve it. But the trouble is, I didn't like where the sofas were. The sofas were then over there, and it was too close to the door. So again, I moved it again, and again, it was fine, but now I've got this massive gap here, and again, it's going to be an issue. It's always going to be an issue with Jasper again, because now he's got further to jump. He's got this great big gap down here, and I don't want him falling on top of this PC. So, I don't know what to do now. Maybe get some sort of... Maybe I need a shelf here or something. Something here that he can step onto. But I don't know, like a little mini table or something. Like, I don't know, maybe something like this. But there. I don't know, maybe. Something. Let's give this a try. Let's... I can't even do this correctly because there's cables wrapped around the table. Right. So there. What's that one? That is... That's the speakers. Now this is adjustable, isn't it? So now we do it like that, but again, now the PC's sticking out again. And also, we've got to move the sofa again. There you go, another thing, see? Yesterday, the handle of my oven fell off. So I've got to try and put that back on. So, again, I was just about to cook some dinner, and I totally forgot I hadn't done it. So, before I can actually cook anything, or burn things, what I tend to do, I need to fix this handle. So I've got to take them out. Yeah, everything just seems to just keep falling apart. Very, very easily too. I mean, at the age of 38 years old, I've never had a handle on an oven that just fall off. This never has happened. But it has. And it's filthy. In there like that. Like that. We've got to put the screw in there. There. Place that in there like that. And get the handle. Where's my... Get my old drill. That's one. So this used to be clear as anything. Now look at it. Filthy. There we go. Okay, I haven't done any vlog footage for quite some time. Anyway, it's currently 9:30 in the evening, or night, and it's currently 2nd of May, 2021. Now, yesterday I finished my second long-play series, and like Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, I also got it to 3 videos, and I was editing as I was going. Problem with that is I finished at 6:10. Yes, in the morning, yes. I went to bed about 6:30. And before I went to bed, I actually looked outside because it was actually getting quite light. And I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Bear in mind, this is May, spring. It was actually frosty. We've had so much frost this year, it's unbelievable, but I've never experienced it in May before. But anyway, later on today, I went to Tesco's, bought my latest Retro Gamer, and it comes with an additional magazine. On the back, it has the Nintendo Archive, which is fantastic. It's not free though. No, it's not free. So the price was more. So rather than being $4.99, it was actually $7.99. But anyway, I'll be having a look at that in a moment. Also inside, we've got the Making of Ghostbusters 2, Target Renegade, Ridge Racer Revolution, Sequest, Atlantis, and Horus, as well as Silkworm. We examine every aspect of Tecmo's Arcade Blaster. Also, Soldier of Fortune, behind the scenes of Raven Software's gory PC shooter. Sounds fantastic. Right, unboxings. I'm not going to do too many unboxings for this vlog, but then this vlog is again over a wide space of time. Now, these are both Amazon. Now, one of them is incredibly expensive, and it's a risk, but I'm willing to give it a risk for a biscuit, maybe. Don't know. I'll open that one second. Okay, this one cost me £50, and you know what? I don't feel one bit bad about it. Not a single bit of me feels bad because of the game that's inside. This is a game I've been desperately wanting to get. Now, of course, I've said it more than enough times, you know what my favourite game of all time is. If you don't know, you should know. Anyway, I think you see where this is going. I am absolutely tickled pink to finally get myself a version of R-Type Final 2 on the Xbox. Absolutely brilliant, cannot wait. The legendary side-scrolling series returns. Experience classic shoot-'em-up gameplay with 3D visuals and an abundance of features. Upgrade, evolve, and destroy. Includes R-Type Final 2 official soundtrack, the artwork of R-Type Final 2, softcover artbook, and the collector's box. Brilliant. And you know what, this last month or so has been a bit of a struggle because on Facebook and YouTube there's been quite a lot of videos based on this, and I've tried not to see any of them. I've just been ignoring them. I don't want to have any spoilers. So yeah, a bit like a footballer not wanting to see the scores until match of the day in the evening, for example. But yeah, it's kind of like that. So I've basically been avoiding watching these videos. But anyway, I'm absolutely over the moon with that. R-Type Final 2. Superb. Okay, another parcel from Amazon, and this contains 2 items. Now, I've mentioned so many times in some of my recent videos about my problems I'm having at the moment with my Elgato. Now, I've been using the Elgato HD60 for about 4 years, and it's been brilliant, but I feel it's now time for a change. I've run it down to the ground, and also having quite a lot of issues with dropped frames and stuttering motions. So it's not smoothly anymore, it's not scrolling nicely anymore, so I'm going to go for the extreme this time. And this cost me £170. I bought myself the Elgato HD60S Plus, which is a long title. Play and create without compromise. 4K 60 HDR, 1080p 60 HDR, USB 3.0 instant game view. So hopefully this, with a combination of OSSC, hopefully I can eliminate all the problems I've been having recently. And another reason why I think it's down to the Elgato being faulty or being old is because I was watching quite a lot of my older videos, my really old videos, and some of my older streams. And it's scrolling very good, really nice. So I used to experience nice scroll moving, smooth scrolling screens. So yeah. Anyway, we need a USB 3.0. Now apparently, if you don't have one, you're going to have problems, which is why I bought one. There we go. It's not 3 meters. I couldn't get one for 3 meters. I've gone for, I think it's about 1.8 meters, and it's black. So there we go, bought myself a 3.0 USB. So, I've been quite busy today. I've got an amazing game to play, I've got a magazine to read, and an Elgato to try out. But yeah, hopefully now I can eliminate all the problems I've been experiencing. Now I've got a few more parcels still to arrive, but like I say, I don't want to have too many unboxings for this vlog. I've done that too many times in the past. So yeah, we'll try and stagger it over the course of time. But anyway, superb. Now I'm going to do some editing. R-Type Final 2! I cannot wait! My lord! Let's play this game. Whew, right. Oh dear. Right, unfortunately quite a lot of it is in a different language. It doesn't bother me, it's R-Type. We'll go for the R9AA-H1. Another one to remember for future times. I love it already and I haven't even played it yet. I can't read that. I don't know what it means. Bit conductor okay, weapon system okay, wave cannon okay, force control rod okay, cyber connector okay, pilot is Jamie Morgan. Sounds good to me. Music is fantastic. First mission. Oh, look at this. We have got the Force for the very first time. Right, okay. This is amazing. It sounds fantastic on my headphones. It really does. Right, we've got the dose on this one. So, like... Right, okay. Right, let's test out this beam. Let's see what it's capable of doing. Ah, some of that. Right, okay. First mission, 0.81%. Okay, two things I want to say. The first thing is, already I'm impressed with it. Haven't played the game yet though, but that captured straight away. No hesitation whatsoever. It does say plug and play on the box. But normally when I try this sort of thing out for the first time, it doesn't work first time. It never does. It always gives me a bit of a hard time. Second thing, this cable I bought from Amazon is going back to Amazon, but for two reasons. One, didn't need it. It's already in the box. And two, it's the wrong connector anyway. On one end, it's wrong. So I didn't look into that very well. But anyway, I'll send it back to Amazon and save a little bit of money there. So, it looks nice. It looks nice and sharp. And we're using the OSSC. So we're going to try a few games out. Okay, for a starting point, we'll go for a little bit of Alien 3. Now, I have streamed it quite recently on my channel. And again, I had a few issues with the scroll on that one. So, we'll just do one level at random. And we'll see how it performs. Now, hopefully, it's going to look so much better. Run so much more smoothly. Fingers crossed. I hope so. Okay, so the game. This is Alien 3. Let's give it a try. Captured on Amiga using the Elgato HD60S Plus. Which I have to admit, it's going to take some getting used to say that. I've been saying Elgato HD60 for so long. But I'm also using the OSSC. And there's no lag whatsoever. This is the first time ever I've recorded with an Elgato on a PC or laptop with no lag. Been using the Elgato 60 for 4 years and the lag has always been there. It's not a big lag, it's about a second. But yeah, I kind of got used to it. But now when I look to my left, it matches what I'm looking at here on my TV. And hopefully it looks okay. I mean, it looks absolutely fantastic on my TV. From what I can see at the moment, it looks fairly sharp. Don't know how well it's scrolling. But that's the issue that I'm trying to solve. That's the biggest problem I'm trying to solve, is to drop frames and try to make this game scroll nicely. Of course, these game systems, these games are very old now, and of course, you know, 1080, 720 is not what they're designed to be played at. But I want to try and make it look good, try and make it perform well. But anyway, this game is superb. I never finished it, but you do have a time limit. You've got to try and rescue all the hostages in the time limit. What makes it difficult though is, if you run out of time when you've rescued all of them right, you've got to try and get to the exit. And that's another thing to do, but yeah, there's a lot to do in the time limit. But yeah, even if you've rescued all of them, you've got to try and make it to the exit also in that time, otherwise you lose a life. Now you do get weapons. At the moment of time, I'm using probably the best weapon, which is the rocket launcher. But trouble is, with this game, aliens appear all over the place, and you don't get a lot of reaction time. Yes, you do get a radar, but you don't get a lot of time to react to them. And they can be on the ceiling, and they're fast. And some of them come out the ground, they're fast. But anyway, should be okay. Got 2 more hostages to find. We can also shoot up or down on the ladders. And with this, it only takes 1 hit. But it changes so quickly when we pop his head out the ground. I don't waste any time to run at you. But anyway, if you get to the end of the level without taking 1 single hit, you get 50,000 points, which I've never actually done before. So that's the first ever time I've done it. There we go. Superb. I'm happy with that. So I got 30,650 plus your prisoner bonuses, your time bonuses, pulse rifle ammo. This is all the ammo you didn't use, which you're rewarded for. Hand grenades, I very rarely use them. Grenade launchers. No hit bonus, there we go. Oh, it's 500,000. There we go. Superb. But there we go. No lag whatsoever. So anyway, when I press up now. It's immediate. Up, fire now. Bingo. Absolutely outstanding. But there we go. We'll go on to a few shoot 'em ups and test this Elgato HD60S Plus to the extreme. There we go, a little bit of Apidia. Why not? Superb game, absolutely love it. I would show you my other box, but it's green screen behind me, you know what's going to happen there. But anyway, let's test out the scroll and see how it performs. Okay, so the game, this is Apidia, another superb game on the Amiga, one of my favourites on the Amiga. I've played it many times. Good on live stream, brilliant. But anyway, on the TV, with the OSSC and your Elgato HD60S Plus, it looks superb, it really does. Jamie can't keep saying that, you'll get an amazing twist eventually. But anyway, how's it looking on the PC? Hopefully it's performing well. One thing for absolute certainty, there's no lag here, there's no lag there, there's no lag anywhere. But this game is superb, it really does perform well, and hopefully it performs well on the PC. Hope it's a nice smooth scroll. Can't sort of take my eyes off the screen for too long. But in saying that, Jamie, you could, now there's zero lag, you can probably actually look at PC and still perform well, because it is exactly as you're seeing it on the TV. There's no lag, of course. Right. Now this game is very fast paced at times. It's got bonus stages which are very fast. It can be a bullet hell. So yeah, let's throw everything we can at this Elgato and see how it performs. But I'm really impressed with what I've seen so far. Bear in mind I haven't started editing yet. That's normally when I find any issues. It's the editing stages. In this game you get additional weapons by picking up flowers. And in the options screen you can have a few options of how you select those weapons. Either select them yourself or do an automatic. Which is what I tend to do, because the computer tends to select what I want anyway, so just let it do its thing. Now also, I just noticed as well, the shield. Normally we get a shield like that, the Elgato will struggle to pick it up. So your character, or in this case, Bee or Wasp, can actually disappear off the screen, but there it's capturing both. Anyway, this is Heaven and Hell. Now this game can go really quickly, depending on how well you do, of course. Rules are simple. Collect the angels, avoid the demons. You get points for every angel you collect. Collect a demon and it ends. But you don't die here. This is all about additional points. Get through it, and you've got to go seriously fast to get through it, so you get additional lives. This one has got a little bit of parallax, which is superb. You cannot go wrong with a little bit of parallax. Anyway, let's see how it performs with much fast-paced gameplay. Now this one, when it gets really, really fast, it can be quite painful on your eyeballs. You can hear that's my alarm on my watch. Let's keep going. Going well. Yeah, some of these bonus stages I have completed, but I can't complete all of them. Right, there we go. How did that perform? I don't think there's any issue. I think it's scoring quite nicely, I have to admit. You know, you're paying £170, you expect it to, really, wouldn't you? Right, next boss. It's Mole. So I could actually play it by looking at the PC, because now I know there's no lag. Hey, I did actually look at the TV there. I don't need to now. Well, no, I still will. It's a bigger screen. There you go. Okay, it's currently 6:30. Now tomorrow is Monday, I'm on the late shift, but I'm not working tomorrow. I've got one more additional day off. However, it's going to be a big day tomorrow. Not for me, but for the property. I don't own this property, it's a rented property, but I can't get myself on the property ladder. I don't have a decent deposit. But anyway, it's a different story. But anyway, this fuse box up here, which is about 30-40 years old, plus I don't know what it is, it's old basically, is going to get ripped out. The landlady has agreed after my last electrical inspection that it does need to be replaced with something more modern. And that was my phone. So that's going to get ripped off the wall, but what I'm going to do now is, because these electricians are going to be here at 8 o'clock in the morning, I've got to try and clear this area. Bear in mind, I've been recording videos this weekend, it's a mess. So what I'm going to try and do is move all this furniture out of this corner, and I'm probably going to have to move the TV cabinet as well. Bear in mind, I don't have a lot of space. It's always a problem for me, so where on earth am I going to put them? But one thing's for sure, I've got to move them. Now this is apparently going to take about, I don't know, 2/3 of the day, maybe 3/4 of the day, something like that. But it's going to be interesting tomorrow, because what am I going to do while they're here? Because I can't use electricity. But they did give me the option, do you want to be here or do you want us to fix it while you're at work? And I said, no, I'd rather be here, thank you. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But what I'm going to do now is hopefully check my food is not burnt in the oven, and I'm going to try and tidy this up now. So yeah. So yeah, I can't see a date on this thing, but yeah, it's getting ripped out basically. I don't know if this cabinet is staying here, this door, I don't know if it's going to go completely, maybe it's going to put it in place, I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't get rid of this door, because it's nice to shut the door and not have to look at it, but I don't know how big and bulky this thing's going to be. But yeah, I was sort of thinking, okay, what should I do tomorrow? It could be a long day. I'll do some editing. I can't, Jamie, because you need electricity. I thought, okay, I'll do some gardening. I can do some gardening, but of course I can't mow the lawn, I need some electricity. So anyway, I've got a lot of work to do. I really have. Yeah. Okay, I apologise about this bad camera angle, but I've got one foot on the arm of the sofa and one's on my coffee table. But another thing they're doing tomorrow, I'm assuming they're going to replace all these pendants. Because again, when the electricians were here about a month or a half ago, this property failed on quite a few things. One of them was the fuse box, and the other ones were this. But this one in particular, it's not 100% on the ceiling, and also 2 of the cables are exposed. You can actually see the live and the neutral cables there. And you don't get the sharpest tool in a tool shed, that's not a good thing. So I'm assuming they're going to replace it. The one in the bedroom is also terrible. The one in the kitchen is also terrible. That was due to a flood that happened 3 years ago. I came home from work one night and my kitchen was flooded due to the person upstairs. Not the same person I was talking about earlier in this video with his metal feet and pogo sticks. They're also going to sort out the porch light. There's an issue with that as well. And the light under the stairs is also an issue. And also, Jamie, this is an issue. You're standing on things you shouldn't be standing on. So that's an issue as well. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting day. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I will be in their way, I'm sure. But I've got to try and keep myself occupied. But what can I do? I need electricity for most things. Yeah, I'll make a cup of tea, though. Okay, so this is the state of play. It's currently 10 to 10. I know, I haven't started yet. The electricians are arriving at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Yeah, I've got a lot to do. So Jamie, editing mate, we need music, we need a time lapse, and we need it now. Let's get cracking. Yes. Okay, so I've got to move this. Again, me being me, I try and take shortcuts wherever I can. So the tapes aren't so bad, they don't have a lot of weight to it. However, the PlayStation 1s do. So yeah, because they're going to be in this corner for a majority of the day, I've got to clear this area. So we'll start with these C64 towers. Now, me being me, I'm not going to take them off. I'll leave them on there. I'll just pick it up in one great big lump. However, that's attached there. Right. But yeah, tapes are lighter than CD cases. Now, the one in the middle is fixed. So, if I just grab that, hammer beads at the top there. Right. So, breathe a lift. To there. Right. Okay. Yep. Now these two towers here I bought about 3 years ago. I bought them from IKEA. Now normally I bought these from Argos. I bought loads over the years. The ones in the bedroom have all been Argos. But the reason why I bought these two from IKEA, because over the course of time, Argos actually changed their design. In fact, the ones they had when I bought these were actually about there. So I was actually losing these top two sections. Of course, when I put them together, or put one of them together, I realised, hang on a minute, these are different. So I looked at it a little bit further, I thought, hang on a minute, I'm actually losing shelves here. So I dismantled them, put them back in its box and took them back to Argos. And I thought, right, now what am I going to do? So I looked at it a little bit further and I didn't realise that IKEA did them the original size. So yeah, it was quite a difficult task. So I got in the car and it's about an hour drive from here. And trying to get these in my car was quite a squeeze. But anyway, they're brilliant. But trouble is, I need more. The PlayStation 1 is full up. The C64s are full up. I've got so many more C64 cases in boxes. So we've got to move this out of the way now. It's surprisingly heavy, I have to admit. The problem is though, where do I put it? The PlayStation 1 one, which weighs a lot more than this, I'll probably put it there. But where do I put this one? The trouble is, they're going to be working in every single room, aren't they? And the trouble is, they don't have a lot of rooms. So I don't know. I might put it there. I suppose that makes sense. Put it there. Is that moving? Stay. 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 I can't believe it. I absolutely can't believe it. I literally turned around to go and move the microphone, the camera, and it tipped. I grabbed it. The trouble is, when I grabbed it, it was about that angle. So of course, I've been fallen off. And I think I got away with it. I have to admit, I can't see any broken cases. I think I've got away with it. But yeah, I don't think any of them are actually broken. I mean, a few tapes have come out of their cases. I think that's about all the damage has been. So I think I'm okay. That's got no marks on it whatsoever. Neither's that one. Or that one. No. They're all fine. Every single one of them is fine. I mean, I've got lucky. I have got extremely lucky. But Jamie, you've got to be careful. I don't know whether to include this in the vlog or not. I mean, it's not a proud moment. It really isn't. It's just Jamie being clumsy. But I suppose it's all part of my life, isn't it? Well, I mean, that's... I can't believe that these have survived. I mean, some of these fell quite some distance. I mean, there was some boxes here. I mean, I've got my video converter box is there, it's empty. I've got my Elgato box, it's empty. And this is my other one, it's empty, so it's cushioned the blow, I suppose. Yeah. Right. But yeah, this was what I was going to do originally, before it fell. I was literally going to do this. And that was going to stop it from falling. Yeah. So it was the right idea, but trouble is I was 2 seconds too late. So, yeah, that won't fall now. Now this one, I'm not going to move far. I'm just going to move it over there. There's my skull. There. Right, now this one, I am going to take some of the weight off. There's so many cobwebs, look! Unbelievable! Right. So, now so anyway, this thing is actually quite handy in its ways, because this is actually stopping this from falling. Because this is actually behind it, so yeah, it's actually stopping it. So hopefully they will keep this in place. I mean, yeah, it's not the nicest thing to look at, but it's better than looking at a fuse box, isn't it? So, we are going to take the weight off. Now these are in alphabetical order. Pretty much everything in my house is in alphabetical order, apart from my C64 games and my Amiga games, but everything else is. Stay. Stay. Yeah. Look what I found! I found some wool! Yeah. Also, I found something else down here on the floor. There you go, I found my barbarian. I wonder what happened to him. I don't know where to put him though. There's not many places you can go. Okay, next task. Got to move this now. I don't want to move it, but I'm going to have to move it. Because this is probably where they're going to be spending most of their time tomorrow. Yes, they're going to be fixing other things as well, but this is going to be the main place. Trouble is, there's lots of equipment here. I don't want it getting wrecked. But yeah, there's so many cables here. I mean, you can't see it at the moment of time. We might be able to see some of it, but there's so many here. Not quite as many as Neil's RMC man cave, but there's a lot here. Yeah. Started, so I must finish. And I keep finding so many Space Invaders. They are dropping like flies. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I found 7 Space Invaders. But yeah, over the course of time, the white stick will lose its stick. So yeah. So what I have to do, I'm going to have to move it in front of the PlayStation 2 games. The trouble is, behind here there's also a shelf. I'm not taking that down again. I mean, they could put their coffees on there, couldn't they? Because I'm not going to drink it. And also, the electricians are going to be here tomorrow. If they are the same ones that were here a few months ago. The apprentice is actually allergic to cats. So yeah, I'm going to have to keep Jasper away from him. I don't want him to kill the apprentice. Yeah. So, got to move this now. I've got to put it in front of that. It's not going far, it's not moving far, but a lot of weight here. The trouble is, I have moved this a few times. And one time I moved it actually broke the bottom of it. Right. So yeah, I might put the Hi-Fi on top of there. Alright. It's gonna break, isn't it? It's gonna snap. Oh, don't break. This is what I need, a different... This is what I need. Okay, I've got to try and reduce the weight. But anyway, this has got quite a lot of weight. This is my DVD player. I've had it for years. However, yes, it's dusty. It's got a very unusual fault and I can't seem to solve it. So again, if you know the answer to this question, let me know in the comments box below. But when I'm watching a DVD, if anything on the screen is red, only red, it is all distorted on the screen. But it's only red. I don't understand it. I really don't understand why it does it. So yeah, if I'm watching Spider-Man, then yes, part of his suit is going to be affected, but everything else is fine. If I'm watching a film that's black and white, there's no issues whatsoever. If I'm watching, I don't know, Iron Man, then yes, of course, his suit is red, so it's going to be affected, but it's only red, and I can't solve it. And I've got a very similar situation with my VCR. Again, it's red. It's only red. So yeah, the same with my VCR. It's just red. But I don't think it's a fault with the systems itself. I mean, that'd be extremely bad luck to have two old systems both having issues with red. So it's got to be a fault with the cable. I'm using a SCART cable. So it's a very, very bizarre thing. It probably is a setting issue, but I don't know. Right, like I said in the previous vlog, it is getting extremely difficult now to think of different things for vlogs. But eventually, once all this pandemic is all done and dusted and move back to reality, then I will get out about a little bit more. Do some bonus vlogs and go and see some places, go visit some places and do some things. Not just moving furniture around your house. But anyway, this should be a lot easier to move. But there's not many places I can move it to. But I've still got issues with cables. But I don't want to drag it. Oh, I want to lift it. Oh, yeah. This I got just before I moved in. And it's been through a lot already. I mean, the bottom's busted, there's no back to it. But it was just right for me. But I don't think it's going to last much longer. Ugh. Right. So if I put that... Right, I'm going to put the stereo... Oh, put the stereo on there. Right. Right there. Everything is so dusty, Jamie. Get yourself a feather duster. Or get yourself a cleaner. So I don't have to do it. Oh. Yeah, Jamie. Right, so... Right, so I think that's the best... Jamie, you're too tall. I keep telling you, you're too tall. Don't move the camera again. Jamie, you're too tall. Right, if you were shorter, you wouldn't have to keep moving the camera every 5 minutes. Right, I don't think I can do any more. It's just general tidy up now. I've still got the washing up to do. Because they will be expecting cups of tea tomorrow. And so will I. I've had to go out and get some milk to run out. And it's raining outside. And Jasper's outside, like a crazy animal. Where is it? He's gonna be furious. Let's see what he does. Jasper. Confused. Right, I think that's more than enough. I'm not gonna... Oh, Jimmy, you're too tall, you've run out of memory and battery, you need a shave, and it's late at night, so... I think I'll leave it as that. I'll record when the electricians arrive. I'll try and do it in a sneaky sort of way. Yeah, might make them famous. Yeah, that'll do for now, Jamie. Let's just get tidied up now. We'll put that back there, put that back there, put that back there, and just tidy up here and go... Oh, Jamie, you're too tall. Just put it all back. How many electricians are you at your place?
There's 3 electricians, 2 apprentices, and then like the boss.
Yeah.
So it's fairly small, but it's sort of a quite nice size.
Mm.
One.
It's a lot smaller, isn't it?
Sort of looks a bit neater, but it does stand off the wall a bit deeper. But what can you do?
So that one on the right,
Yeah.
do you not need that one at all then? I guess it's all going to be connected to those ones.
That hole?
Yeah.
No, that hole I don't need. Is that what you mean?
The one that was on there originally.
That only did that cable.
So you don't need that one at all?
I've taken it out and put it into this one.
Oh, okay.
So basically I've just condensed.
Oh, okay.
Essentially, yeah.
But when I moved that tower away from it, I completely forgot about that one.
Yeah. How deep is your tower? Or how big?
That's that. That's the CD lid. I mean, if it doesn't go, it doesn't go. It's not a problem. I'm always moving things around. Right, we could probably go.
Might fit. I mean, I can always move it over slightly.
No, it should be right.
I need to. Should we have a little measure, just check? And then you know now, and you can plan. Just under 150 mil.
150?
I think that's slightly big. That's about 200.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it's slightly too big.
No, there's loads of keys in there.
Yeah, I don't know what they're all probably for. There is quite a lot.
More keys here than the Matrix. That was snapped in half.
I wonder if it was snapped. Maybe it was like it got snapped and they had to change the locks or something. One of them probably does this door.
Yeah.
Like the back door.
What's those? Padlock keys?
That's a padlock key, surely, being that small.
Window
Got
key?
to be, hasn't it?
It's got some weight to it, isn't it?
Yeah, that has, yeah.
Okay, it's 20 past 4. The electrician has been and gone. No apprentice today, so Jasper didn't kill anybody. But anyway, it's done. To the point it's done, but unfortunately there's more work to do. For him and for me. So this is the new fuse box. So that's the on peak and that's the off peak. Now I'm not surprised at all, but this had to come down. It was inevitable it was going to come down, but I'm not surprised it doesn't fit because the new one is too big. So yeah. The trouble is now it looks absolutely horrendous, it really does. Not the fuse box, but around the fuse box. So now we've got this great big groove here, here, and here. So I've got to do some plastering. I've never done plastering before, so I've got to do that. Also got to fill some holes in. This one up here is gigantic. And get my entire thumb in there. So yeah, plastering, painting needs doing, and filling. Now, I have gone to B&Q on today, and I actually had a little bit of the wall, which I took with me. So they matched it. So yeah, there we go. So we've got some colour testing pot. Mixed paint non-fungible for coverage, see product detail. Yeah, custom colour. So that would be absolutely 100% correct. It should be. So yeah, I've got to do that in the future. But also, I've got a lot more work to do, which I'll show you. Okay, so in here I've had to move a lot of the furniture around. Now there was an issue in here and in the conservatory with the plugs. Now there's one plug socket here, one plug socket there. Now because it's a new fuse box, now it's detected every single problem. So of course every time we plug something in, it was always tripping out the fuse box. Now he originally thought because there's a plug here, it might have been due to this shelf. Now this shelf has been here since I moved in. But he originally thought that maybe one of these screws might have gone through a cable. Which is why this shelf has been taken down. I did that. So I've had to move the furniture around to get around a bit more easier, but it wasn't that. That's not the problem. The problem is actually in the conservatory. So yeah, I've got to try and put everything back. But yeah, I can't get to the wardrobe. The bed's facing the wrong way. It's a mess. Yeah. Okay, so out here's the main problem. Over there is two plug sockets. Over there's two plug sockets. There's a light and a switch up there. The problem is now in here, there's no power. No power whatsoever.
So apparently there's some dodgy wiring in this wall. So the problem is he couldn't find where it was. He was in two minds to get a hammer and a chisel and go all the way along, but of course this is not owned by me. Now, she is aware of additional work and she's going to pay for the additional work, but we've got to wait for the quote to come through of how much it's going to cost. But basically, we've got to replace all the plugs in here and we've got to try and solve the circuit problem. But also over there's actually a big crack in the wall. It's got to be sorted out. But yeah, unfortunately there's no power out here, so it's going to affect quite a lot of things, including my freezer. The freezer's currently over there, so it's probably completely and utterly defrosted by now. It's absolutely unbelievably boiling out here. Yeah. Okay, I don't know how well this is coming out, but anyway, basically, this wall, there's a crack that starts here and goes all the way along there. Now, he didn't do that, that was already there, which is why I don't tend to use this plug. But I can't use the plug anyway, it's useless, there's no power supply. The one over there has no power supply. So basically at night, I can't use the light, there's no light out here whatsoever. Now he has exposed some of the cable here by doing a bit of chiselling, which is why there's wool all over the floor. But basically again, like I say, there's something faulty in this wall. So he couldn't really find the problem without having to actually chisel the entire wall. But yeah, we've got to wait to see what the landlord wants to do. So we've got to get a quote, and then we're waiting for her to confirm if she wants it to be done. And I'm sure she probably will want it to be done because it has to be done, really, doesn't it? But anyway, I'm going to have to do some serious tidying. The table is now there, it was here. I've got to try and solve the mystery of the freezer, because at the moment of time my food is actually defrosting. The shelf for the bedroom is actually there. But yeah, a lot to do. And I've got to have some dinner as well. I bought myself a microwave meal. Yeah. So yeah, a lot to do. Another thing, my TV, which is normally my bedroom, is now here on the floor. So I'm going to have to try and move this freezer from there to over there and use an extension lead to go into the kitchen to get my freezer working. But also I've got to try and tidy this room up. But anyway, I'm not going to film all that. But yeah, what to do. Okay, I apologise about the backlight problems, but unfortunately I can't get to my streaming light at the moment of time because my wardrobe is blocked by my bed. And also the battery died, and as I tried solving that, the tripod fell over and the camcorder landed in the litter tray. Yes, it's one of those days today. But anyway, let's move this furniture again. Yeah, can't believe this. So that's gonna have to go in there. So that go behind there. Okay, that's working. Okay, Jamie, let's put the finishing touch to this video. But once again, I do apologise how long this video has been. But yeah, vlogs do happen over a long period of time. But anyway, let's end it on the high. And unfortunately, at the moment of time, I still don't have any power in the conservatory. I haven't had confirmation from the landlady or the electrical company on the work that needs to be done, but it will get done, I just don't know when. But anyway, the last few days, I finally got round to ironing my logo, which took ages to make, and it took ages to iron, but the easiest bit was gluing it to the base. So there we go, I haven't done it before, in this video I've done it twice. Brilliant, I'm really happy, and I used the old frame from the old logo. The problem is now we're trying to find somewhere to put it. Now I've actually done quite a lot of recording already, there's been a lot of things been going on, but I've actually recorded 30 minutes of vlog 14 footage before finishing vlog 13. But yesterday and today I've been editing this video. But anyway, I want to say a big thank you once again for all your continuing support. Thank you for the patrons, you're absolute superstars. Now this arrived today. It's not going to be opening on this video, it's going to be a separate video altogether. It's going to be unboxing. So I might do it this weekend. Okay everybody, it's in my video. This is Jamie from Borderlands Games. Please like, comment, share, please subscribe to my channel. Facebook, Facebook, over to Twitch. Just type in Borderlands Games, you find it fairly easy. Please remember to hit the bell icon and notify you visit. No, that's it.
All these little videos do virtual content cheats I may be making and live streams every Friday night if you get time to play clock time all week. Ciao, bye, see ya.